What is the ruling on making mistakes in the forgetfulness prostration? There are a lot of details to this. You should study it with a teacher. In general, for if you've made a mistake in the actual after in the actual Sujud of Sahw or something like this, generally you wouldn't do a second one. But there are certain situations, if you do like an extra, so you've made a mistake, you do one salam to the right, two prostrations, and then you get up again. If you've made another mistake at this point, like when you sit up, instead of saying at-tahiyatu lillahi wa salawatu wa tayyibat, you start reciting the Fatiha, right? For example, then you just stop and you say at-tahiyatu lillahi, and you go to the end and say your salams and finish. So because you've already done one prostration of forgetfulness. However, if you've done an extra sajda or another sajda at this point, or you realize, oh, in the first rak'ah I missed a sajda, and that was for what the sujood sahw was for, so you did in the last one you did 3, and then you remember, oh, in the second one I missed one as well, so you owe a sajda after you realize you've done a prostration of forgetfulness. You sat in the tashahhud position, you do another sajda to make up for that, then you have to sit up, recite the tashahhud, do the salam again, and then do a prostration of forgetfulness. And I believe that's why I'm saying you need to study it, so when it can get complicated. In the Hashiyah, Radd al-Muhtar of Imam Muhammad Amin ibn Abidin, he mentions, well, in the Sharh, Imam Haskafi mentions that I think there's a point where you can actually, you can envisage a scenario where a person does 76 extra sajdas in a prayer, with all different permutations of mistakes. But then he says, so Imam Ibn Abidin goes through the whole list and he says, a person shouldn't really stress and focus on these. This is not deen. Deen is taking something simply and doing it simply. He said, I only mentioned it for completeness, right? But but anyway, so that's what you do. Study it with a teacher, inshallah. But I did cover the ruling in a general way.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله